Ladies and gentlemen, we are the Whiskey 100 Club coming at you from the kitchen one more time.
From the kitchen.
Yes, we love the kitchen. We have Frey Ranch, a local Nevada distillery. This is a single barrel, very high proof, and...
So Frey Ranch is an estate distillery, which means everything is grown on their property. They even bottle it on their property, which makes it unique. Estate distilling is very hard to do, just like bottled in bond is really hard to do. It's one of those whiskeys that you don't see a lot of. Not a lot of people can be in a estate distillery. Like Jack Daniels, they're not. Jim Beam, they're not. There's not a whole lot.
The Cadbull.
The Cadbull is, yes, Glenmorangie, and that's the only one I can remember. So that's two. There are some out there, and a lot of people say it's like one of 8 in the United States that do it. So that takes a lot of dedication. So we're hoping that it transfers over into the barrel, into the bottle. We have had this before. We haven't done a video on it before. This one though is a little different. So I don't fully understand how they do their stuff. So this is a single barrel, but this is a distiller's reserve. I picked this up when I went to the distillery. They had it there. I picked it up. I know they do a single barrel. You kind of show up, do an auction. You can buy a barrel for like Rayleigh's or your bar or something like that. But you have to be invited to do that. We weren't. I picked this up from there, so we're gonna give it a try. It is very high proof.
I will say, from a distance, I mean, out a couple of inches, you actually do get that it is 63% alcohol.
Well, the closer, the further away.
But you get in closer, and it just gets smoother and nicer.
Well, I would say the closer.
The other way around.
Yeah, I would say for me anyway, the closer I get, the more it burns. The further away it is, I get more of those caramels.
Like when I get in there,
I get more of the vanillas. I get more of that basic bourbon stuff in there.
Yeah.
So this is a 3 grain. So it doesn't say, it says wheated. So it's at least corn, wheat. I'm not sure what the other one is. Barley. A lot of people throw barley in there because there's an enzyme that they use.
3, it's got to be barley. Yeah,
that's what I'm thinking. They do have a tendency to throw oats in there, which again is grown on their property. So it is, could be, I don't know. I have to look them up. We didn't do it. We try to go into this as blind as possible. We haven't drank this in a while. As you notice, our bottle is short because we do enjoy it. But now we're going to give it a proper review. And I would say my biggest issue with it is the burn.
Well, yeah.
I feel the burn.
You got to get through that alcohol.
The higher proof, I feel, takes away some of the flavor.
It really does. I'm still letting that burn go and try to filter everything out. And I'll say it's if you get past the burn, it's smooth, it's rich. It's
very rich is a good word. Very rich. There's a lot of flavor there, and then once I come out of the burn, I'm left with a caramel, vanilla aftertaste going into. Definitely has the wood notes, all the oakiness, all the graininess of the barrel that's in it.
The down part is there's so much alcohol burn. Again, 63% alcohol. We're going to have to water this down and try it again.
It's high. So this is one of those whiskeys. We say drink whiskey how you enjoy it. The only way to make whiskey better is to enjoy it with a friend. That's the only way you can make whiskey better. But I do feel this one suffers from it needs to be on the rocks. I'm not saying you need to drink it on the rocks. I'm feeling we need to drink it on the rocks. Yeah, we're gonna throw a little tap of water. Usually we do drops, but right now we're just gonna.
There, yes.
I'll take some too. Well, try not to do that many.
Not quite that much.
Not quite that much. Just a little. There you go.
All right. Yeah.
So this is actually quite a bit of water. So what the water's gonna do is lower the proof.
Again, 63%. We're just actually trying to get it back down to a 40 proof. Or somewhere in that area.
Smell it.
Yeah. Oh, that lightened up so much.
Oh yeah.
Now it's hard not to fanboy. Yeah. I mean, that's so much better.
Yes. So we've had, if you watch our other videos, we've had the other 2.
Yes.
We've had the rye, and we've had this. And the thing about the rye was we enjoyed the spiciness. As opposed, you don't need to mix it. We're rye fans. Usually, you got to put the rye in old fashioned or something like this. But the rye came across as really smooth. If you wanted that spicy bourbon type flavor, there was the rye.
I will say from the beginning, after adding water, just from the sniff, it opened up so much. I mean, the smells are gentler. They're there. Yes. And more distinct.
And it's still got a little punch. I like it. I really do. I would say this one, if you are new to Frey Ranch, this one might take some playing around. Figure out how you like it. If you like it old fashioned, you like mixing like water, you like it on the ice. This one I would prefer, I think, with a rock.
I got more barrel and caramel after
adding the water. Yes. I would say that too. It definitely comes up there. Caramel candy. It's good. It's still a punch in the face too.
Oh yes.
Even after we added a lot of water, it's still a punch in the face. So it really comes off on how you want to drink this. This is a drinker's whiskey. It depends on how you want to drink the whiskey. You can drink this straight if you want the burn and the punch in the face. You can add it to the rocks to kind of smooth it out. You can mix it. You could do it in a Jack and Coke with Coke.
If you have a bar that has a rock, pours this on it, like a big rock, you could explore this melts, and it would probably
definitely find a way. So I would say enjoy this one on a rock, but it's good.
It is good.
There's no bitterness. There's no one thing you can pull out, because we've had, if you watch our other videos, we've had this there's this one thing I do not like this. It doesn't have it.
I would say overall very smooth. I mean, even at full proof without the water.
Yeah, I would say it is on one of the smoother ends of the barrel proofs that we had. Jack Daniels, I would say, is a little smoother, but it doesn't have the flavor of this, because that's the only barrel proof that I can think of right now, off the top of my head.
And even the water, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if you can see it, but it is shoestringing down the glass.
So this one is actually single barrel proof, because it's one barrel. So single barrel is supposed to be one barrel, one bottle, all that stuff.
That's what they say.
That's what they say. But it gets a little weird legally. But I like it. I
do.
really do.
Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers.
Ooh, pick up a bottle. It'll rock it.
It poured, but we're not going to mention the try to 3 times.
Oh, yeah, probably. All right. Are you good?
Yeah, go ahead.
3, 2, and